Good morning. It is coffee time, so we're starting out with our Keto Brains nootropic this morning. I'm adding some collagen peptides. In my cup is butter, electrolytes, and iodine. Once again, we're going to go ahead and use a paper towel to open up this hot coffee. And today I'm using my Caribbean cup. All right, let's pour it up and have a little bitty taste. Yum! Hey everybody! I am forcing my way outside for a break. I have back-to-back meetings all day today. It's Monday, and it's been a Monday already. So what I need to do really quick in these next 3 minutes before my meeting starts is just go have a look at the lake. Whew! Monday, y'all. My name is Robin Heron, and I'm your CarnivorousGrama. And Mondays. What do they say? Blue Mondays? Monday? Yeah, that's how Monday's feeling for me today. All right, let's take a look at the lake. See if there are any birds on the lake this morning. There's Robin over there. Yeah. Oh, somebody's out here doing something. I wonder what that is. It's like a fan boat. I don't know what maybe they're treating the lake today. Treating the lake for lily pads? Or checking for something. I don't know, but they've scared away all my birdie friends. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go to a meeting, but I wanted to just pop in and say good morning. And we're starting out. I have had just a little bit of allergy symptoms in the last couple of days, and right now I can feel my feet itching, so that's not ideal. Anyway, gotta go back to work. Yes, I'm outside walking. So let's walk and talk. Oh, it has been a busy day at work. Oh my goodness. I was in back-to-back meetings starting at, the first meeting actually started at 6:30 a.m. and I didn't realize it. So I didn't join until like 6:45. But from there, we were off to the races. Back-to-back meetings all the live long day. So I did take that 10-minute break earlier today, but after that, I was sitting at the desk mainly for the whole day, or standing at the desk as the case may be. The air outside is filled with stuff. And definitely I can feel it in my throat, and like it's just clogging up my lungs. It feels like very, very not fun. The trees, I guess maybe cottonwood trees, are releasing the cotton. So I was saying earlier today that I could feel a little bit of itching, and I definitely can feel that clotting up in my throat from all of the stuff that's in the air. The air is just thick with pollen and all of the tree stuff. But guess who's not sneezing and itchy, watery eyes and nose running? Yep, it's me. So I don't know if you guys saw on my YouTube channel, I started a new show with my other coach that's in my coaching practice called Coach's Corner. Yesterday, we talked about sugar addiction and how difficult that can be to overcome. And, why do we keep going back to the things that we don't want to do, right? We just keep continuously going back to it. I think about myself as a yo-yo dieter starting at age 11. And All I really wanted out of life was to be a little smaller, lose my weight, keep it off. So I kept trying over and over and over again to lose weight. And I kept going back to the same stuff, gaining the weight over again, and then starting all over. And the problem is the addiction, right? It's the sugar and carbohydrate addiction. And when I say sugar and carbohydrate, what I really mean to say is sugar, carbohydrate equals sugar. That's the same thing. It is a sugar. So, very, very highly addictive. Sugar is one of the most addictive substances on the planet. And so, can you imagine, I don't know, however many years ago, maybe 100 years ago, where sugar was not prolific in our environment. And them discovering that when you eat white flour and sugar, it makes you fat. Over 100 years ago, they knew that. But yet and still, I'm going to just say society, decided to proliferate sugar through everything. I just saw a thing on Facebook about not on Facebook, on TikTok. Just saw a thing on TikTok from Carnivore Bar about the infant formula. And how that, of course, we know that the base of that is sugar, some kind of high fructose corn syrup. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff in it that are problematic. But we're addicting our babies to sugar from birth. And then we're expecting ourselves to be able to get delivered, get free. And it's hard. Trust me. I know that it's hard. So, when I talk about going on a primarily meat-based way of eating, a low to no sugar way of eating, I know it's hard. I know y'all think I'm just like, ooh, she's just easing on through here. But no, I'm addicted to sugar just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. I just have decided to abstain. And so what does that mean? That means I don't have to have all the sugar cravings, and I don't have to have cakes, cookies, pies, crackers, all that stuff, because I've decided to abstain. When you abstain from your drug of choice, you will be able to overcome your addiction. And in my mind, some people may not agree with me. The only cure for addiction is abstinence. How else will you recover? If you're going to keep on having a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know, I was talking like yesterday in one of my classes, and I was saying, you know, are you going to treat your heroin addiction with a little bit of heroin every now and then? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Let's go ahead and abstain. We can do it. You can do it. Primarily meat-based eating is one of the most simplest things that you will ever do. Once you get your head around the fact that all you're going to do is eat meat and eggs, you might have a little of cheese if you can tolerate it, right? Simple. I mean simple. Today I'm about to make me some hamburger, ground beef, and that is what I'm going to have to eat for dinner. I had a beef stick for today so far. It's like, I guess it's probably going on 4 o'clock. And yeah, it's very simple. But is it easy? No. But we can do hard things, can't we? Yeah, we can. Challenge yourself. I want to invite you to my 7-day sugar-free challenge. We're doing it throughout the month of June. Started today. Can you take 7 days to see about sugar elimination? You're going to be so glad you did. Okay, the mosquitoes are out. That means it's time for me to go in. What do you use for your mosquito treatment? I use Skin So Soft by Avon. And so I need to start putting it on because if I want to be outside walking, I don't want to get tore up by mosquitoes. Anyway, last thing about the 7-day sugar-free challenge. If you are interested, you can find a link to my sign-up sheet in the description box below. Go ahead and sign up. You'll be there for accountability, support. We're going to teach you how to eat sugar-free, show you what you should be eating. We're going to talk every day about sugar-free lifestyle. And you're going to get your life back. You're going to reclaim your own health. You're going to take all those things back into your own hands. You can do this. Try it. 7 days. CG Health Coaching, sugar-free, 7-day challenge. This is the fat cap off of my picanha. Well, my kids don't like fat, so I guess I'll eat it. I had to cut that up. It was so good.